Want to welcome you out to the Maple Mountain Varsity Volleyball game. This is the Golden Eagles versus the Desert Hills Thunder. Desert Hills came up from St. George, Utah to play the Golden Eagles today. They also will be playing tomorrow at Spanish Fork. So they come up and get a couple games in while they're up in the area. We also want to talk a little bit about this. Both teams, both Desert Hills and Maple Mountain, are 0-0 on the season. This is the first game. This is the first game for our new coach, Adam Longmore. Adam Longmore comes from former head coach of Valley State University in North Dakota and former assistant coach at SUU prior to that. So he's got a lot of good volleyball history in his time, and glad that he could come join us as the new head coach for the Golden Eagles. We have, again, Desert Hills is 0-0. This is their first game of the season, and Maple Mountain is 0-0. This is our first home game as well as first game of the season. Tomorrow, Maple Mountain will be playing Delta here at Maple Mountain. We will not be streaming that game, as I will be at the Maple Mountain football game going on at the same time. So sorry about that. But next week there will be a game on Tuesday and Thursday. Tuesday's game is Richfield at Maple Mountain, Uinta at Maple Mountain on Thursday, and then Saturday, Snow Canyon at Maple Mountain High School. So got a bunch of home games coming in to the set next week. Hopefully we can get a good set of people to come and cheer on our Golden Eagles. I'd like to give a shout out to anyone that can come in and make it to give our Golden Eagles some support. Next week, the Desert Hills Thunder will take on Union at Desert Hills next Friday, and that will be their game. So glad that both teams could be here today and to join us. And again, thank you for joining us at this game today. We're just in the warm-ups of the game. Right now, Desert Hills has the court while they are getting their spikes in. And Maple Mountain is on the back line waiting for their opportunity. The first game today was sophomores. Desert Hills sophomores beat Maple Mountain 3-0. Then we had the great JV game just recently live streamed. It was Desert Hills took the first set, Maple Mountain took the second set, and the Golden Eagles took the third set and the win for the JV match. So great game to watch. If you get a chance and did not see it, you can always go back to the Maple Mountain Sports YouTube channel and watch the game there. So I want to just thank you all for being online with us, and hopefully we have a good time today with both teams playing for the first win of the season. I am your host, Jeff Procaro, and I will be here off and on during this varsity game. I do take action photography still photos during the game, and I will basically upload those photos to maplemountainsports.com. Those photos are up there for free download. Those photos are brought to you by the great sponsors that we have for Maple Mountain Sports. These sponsors help provide the funds that I need to be able to buy the gear to do the live streams, as well as the photography, the websites, the software, all of the stuff that goes into basically putting on a production of high school sports. This is a one-man show here. I do this by myself. So I have a video production unit here called Switcher Studio. We use that. It's on an iPad, and then we use iPhones for our cameras and give you this clear 1080p. So these sponsors make all that possible. So we want to thank BrysonStrong.org, The Pizza Factory, Floss Family Dentistry, Devotion Dance Academy, Peak Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine, Stadium Cinemas, Regent Cabinets, and Two Jacks Pizzas. Again, these sponsors all make it possible for you to download free photos from MapleMountainSports.com. And while we're at it, waiting for the teams to get their warm-ups in, we would like you to follow us on our sports sites and social media. We are Maple MTN Sports on Twitter. We're Maple Mountain Sports on YouTube, which is where you're watching us today. And we're Maple Mountain Sports, all one word, for Facebook and Instagram. So if you'll like us, follow us, subscribe to our channel, you'll get up-to-date information on Maple Mountain High School athletics. Golden Eagles are warming up, getting some of their spikes and sets in. Desert Hills are on the back line to basically clean up and make sure the balls make it back. Again, today is the first game for our new head coach, Adam Longmore. Adam is a great volleyball coach. He comes from collegiate background. He was the head coach for women's volleyball at Valley State University in North Dakota. And he, prior to that, was a former assistant coach at Southern Utah University. So we are glad to have him here as a new coach for the Maple Mountain Golden Eagles. This in his inaugural volleyball game for his Varsity Golden Eagles. We have a few minutes left for the warm-ups between the Golden Eagles and the Thunder from Desert Hills. Then we will get this game started. I'm not sure or not, but we will probably have player introductions and a national anthem to start the beginning of this game. I haven't heard anything yet, so I don't know if they're going to go right into the game or not. I guess we'll find out here in a minute. Hopefully today I got the rosters for both teams off of Max Preps. I don't know how accurate they're going to be. I'm going to try to call the players the best I can as I go through the game when I do commentating. And hopefully it will work out. I'm not sure if we have the right numbers for each of the players and the names, but we'll do our best. For the Maple Mountain Golden Eagles, we have head coach Adam Longmore, assistants Melissa Bailey and Angie Workman. For the Desert Hills, we have head coach Craig Allred with assistant coaches Sherry Allred and Diabra Bowers. Going to put you on mute for just a little bit during the warm-ups here so you don't have as much noise, screaming, yelling, that kind of stuff. And that way we don't get the copyrighted music coming through as well. So hopefully we'll get back with you in just a minute. All right, that was the buzzer to prepare to get ready for the game. And we will be starting here. We are going to do player introductions as well as the national anthem. So I'm going to leave you here for a minute and I will come back after the beginning of the game. We're going to start the game here with the Golden Eagles and the Desert Hills Thunder. They're figuring out the substitutions and who's in what position. So we're going to give you just a little bit of break in the action. I'm your host, Jeff Porcaro with Maple Mountain Sports, and we're here with the varsity volleyball game, Maple Mountain Golden Eagles against the Desert Hills Thunder. Maple Mountain will be on the left of your screen in black and gold, and the Desert Hills Thunder are in black on the right side of the screen in black and white lettering. So we'll have right and left, and we have Golden Eagles are the home team, and Desert Hills is the visitors. We'll be starting with number 7, Michaela Allred. Pratt to Pratt, and it hits the upright, out of bounds upright. Point goes to Desert Hills. Allred serving for the Thunder. Ball goes up. Pratt to Pratt. Back out. And number 12, Anna Jensen with the spike. And number 5, Pratt, comes back. And they just can't get it up. And it is now point Maple Mountain. Serving for the Golden Eagles will be number 1. I don't have her number on my roster, so I'll have to look that up. That's probably, nope, don't have it on the JV anyway. Number 20 with the set, 14. Julia Jacobson with the spike and the point for Desert Hills. Number 20, Sadie Spencer. We have substitute number 6, Brooke Hagwood. I'm going to have a problem with that one until I hear her tell me how it is. Number 2, Morgan Pratt with the serve. And it goes just out of bounds. Point Desert Hills. Number 12, Anna Jensen with the serve, goes out of bounds. Golden Eagles gets the point. We have number 5, Marley Pratt, serving for the Golden Eagles. Number 6, Olivia Tranchel, wrong roster. Golden Eagles with the score. Number 6, Brooke Hagewood. Number 5, Pratt, serving for the Golden Eagles. And Brooke hits out of bounds, point Maple Mountain. Pratt with the serve. Number 3 knocks it out of bounds. That was Sadie Turlington for Desert Hills. Great touch. Maple Mountain responds. Maple Mountain stays in it, but just can't keep the ball in the air. Point goes to Desert Hills. Number 13 on the substitute for Desert Hills. Number 14 serves. Set and spike by Olivia Tranchel. They call tip ball, so the point goes to Desert Hills. Number 14, Julia Jacobson, serving for Desert Hills. Golden Eagles fighting. Great spike by number 13. That's not sure who that is. And Maple Mountain gets the point off of the 4 hits. Golden Eagles will be serving. Ciale Unafe with the serve. And ball goes out of bounds. They call it tip. Point goes to Desert Hills. Number 3, Turlington, serves for Desert Hills. And number 12, Gracie Kiesel with the spike and the point. Maple Mountain gets the point. Number 3, Kara Jensen with the serve for the Golden Eagles. Ball goes long, point. They call a tip on the line for the Golden Eagles. The score is now 8-8. Folks, this is going to be a close game all the way through. Number 6, Brooke serves and side out. Number 12, Gracie Kiesel, serving for the Golden Eagles. And Pratt puts just a little too much mustard on the ball, goes out of bounds, and the point goes to Desert Hills. Number 7 serving for Desert Hills. Set up. Jensen to Pratt. And the ball goes down. Point, Maple Mountain. Substitute, Tanner goes out and Unife comes in. Number 1 will be serving for the Golden Eagles. Point, Desert Hills. Number 20 serving for Desert Hills. Sadie Spencer with the serve. Gets the point. Jensen to Pratt. And it's a spike, but clean ball, out of bounds, point Maple Mountain. Substitution, number 3 goes out, number 6 goes in for the Golden Eagles. Serving for the Golden Eagles is number 2, Morgan Pratt. Pratt sets to Pratt and drops it in, but good rebound. And Pratt with the hit. 14. Great volley going on between both teams. Number 12 with the hit. And Pratt shoots long. No tip. Point goes to Desert Hills. I am going to go out for a little bit and take some pictures. So we're going to leave it here. It's a side out. Number 12 serving for Desert Hills. And now number 5, Marley Pratt, will be serving for the Golden Eagles. Have a timeout from the Golden Eagles, and we're now ready to go back out. Number 5, Marley Pratt, serving for the Golden Eagles. Ball goes up, comes short, set, and Maple Mountain gets back underneath it, goes back over, goes long, and just can't quite get past the bench on Desert Hills. And point goes to the Golden Eagles. So the Golden Eagles win set 1, and we are now going to start set 2 with Desert Hills. Again, this is Varsity Volleyball, Maple Mountain versus Desert Hills at Maple Mountain High School in Spanish Fork, Utah. Take a minute and give a shout out to the sponsors of Maple Mountain Athletics. These sponsors help make it possible to do the free streaming as well as the free downloads of the sports photography that I take during the games and put up on maplemountainsports.com. These sponsors are BrysonStrong.org, Pizza Factory, Floss Family Dentistry, Devotion Dance Academy, Peak Physical Therapy, Stadium Cinemas, Regent Cabinets, and Two Jacks Pizzas. I want to give a shout out to those sponsors for all they do for Maple Mountain Athletics. Again, if you get a chance to like us, follow us, subscribe to our YouTube channel, here's those addresses. We are at Maple MTN Sports for Twitter, and all others, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, we are at Maple Mountain Sports, all one word. So if you'll like us, follow us, subscribe to our YouTube channel, you'll keep up to date on Maple Mountain Sports and Maple Mountain Athletics, things that are going on. Also, as I introduced myself before, my name is Jeff Porcaro, and I'm the person that does the Maple Mountain Sports. I do all the sports photography. I set up the live streaming. I do all this by myself. I'm a single-man show here. I don't get paid by the school. I don't get paid to do this. It's only through sponsors and donations that I keep this going. So, again, I have a PayPal at JR Porcaro and at Jeff Porcaro for Venmo. I do take donations that help pay for the software, the hardware, the websites, the all the stuff that I do to keep providing MapleMountainSports.com downloads and live stream for Maple Mountain Sports YouTube channel. We are here getting ready to begin set 2 in this varsity match between the Golden Eagles and the Desert Hills Thunder. This is both of the teams' first game this season, and this is the inaugural game for our new head coach, Adam Longmore. As we discussed before, Adam Longmore previously was the head coach at Valley State University in North Dakota and was a former assistant coach at Southern Utah University. So we are glad to have Coach Longmore here coaching our mighty Golden Eagles for volleyball. We'll be starting out this set with number 2, Morgan Pratt, serving for the Golden Eagles. Great try from the Thunder to keep the ball going, but lost it in the net for a point to the Golden Eagles. Great spike by number 12. Ball goes out of bounds. Clean hit. No tips. Point goes to Desert Hills. Desert Hills number 7. Michaela Allred serving. Golden Eagles recover. Pratt gets it over the net. Number 12 hits it out of bounds for the Thunder. Golden Eagles number 5, Marley Pratt, will be serving. And the ball is blocked, but Golden Eagles cannot recover to get the ball back over the net. So the point goes to Desert Hills. Number 20 serving for Desert Hills. Great touch by Unife to get it over the net. And the ball goes to Kiesel. Great block by Ciale Unife. Point goes to Maple Mountain. Ciale Unife, I think she's a junior this year for the Golden Eagles. That is correct. She is a junior. Getting some good action in this game today. She's made a couple key blocks. Made some points. Number 5 serving for great serve, just barely outside. Golden Eagles gets the point. Number 3 Jensen serving for the Golden Eagles. Great play, but the Thunder comes back. And it's a great hit, but the ball goes out of bounds on the block. Point goes to the Golden Eagles. Kara Jensen still serving for the Golden Eagles. Number 6, Brooke, gets the hit over the net for the score. Desert Hills number 14, Julia Jacobson, is serving for Desert Hills. And great play by the Golden Eagles to just give it the light touch over the net into the hole. Point, Golden Eagles. Number 12, Gracie Kiesel, will be serving for the Golden Eagles. And the ball goes out of bounds. Point, Maple Mountain. I'm going to go out and take some more pictures. We've got quite the set going on here. Neck and neck, 17-17. Neither team wanting to let it go. And Maple Mountain gets the point. Number 12, Gracie Kiesel, serving for the Golden Eagles. And it's a side out for 18-18. Sadie Turlington, or Sade, I guess. And the ball goes out of bounds off of the block from Brooke at Desert Hills. Maple Mountain gets the point. Number 1 serving for the Golden Eagles. And Desert Hills gets the point. Each team giving 1 point to 1 point. It is now 19-19 in the second set. Number 6 serving for Desert Hills goes out of bounds, gives the point to the Golden Eagles. Number 2, Morgan Pratt, serving for the Golden Eagles. And the ball goes out of bounds, point to the Golden Eagles. Have substitution, number 12 for number 4 on Desert Hills. Pratt with the service. And number 4 gets the spike through the block and gets the point. It's 21-20. Number 7, Michaela Allred, serving. Pratt to Pratt. And nice light touch by Desert Hills to get the point. Brings the score 21-21. Allred serving. Pratt to Unife. And they just can't quite get it. Point goes to Maple Mountain. Unife with the spike. Have number 5, Marley Pratt, serving. As you've heard me call both Marley and Morgan Pratt, they're twins. Both of them sophomores on the Golden Eagles varsity team. Pratt and goes out of bounds. Have number 20 serving for the Thunder. And the ball goes out of bounds. Point goes to Maple Mountain. Siali Unife will be serving for the Golden Eagles. We have substitute. Number 1 subbing for number 3 for the Desert Hills Thunder. Pratt to Diesel. Ball point goes to Maple Mountain. And the ball comes just inside. And Sade Turlington gets the point for the Thunder. Number 4, Holly. And they get a good block from number 3, Sade Turlington from Desert Hills. Brings the score 24-24. In varsity volleyball, you do have to win by 2 points when it's a game point. So it is 25-24. Golden Eagles get the side out and the opportunity that if they can get the point on this serve, they will win set 2. And right now we have a timeout from Desert Hills. While we're here at this timeout, just again, another reminder to like us, follow us, subscribe to us on our Maple Mountain Sports social media. This is where you'll get the information about upcoming Maple Mountain athletic events, as well as live stream information and photos from the events. It's Maple MTN Sports on Twitter, Maple Mountain Sports on Facebook, Maple Mountain Sports on YouTube, which you're watching right now, and Maple Mountain Sports on Instagram. This here is the game point for the Golden Eagles. Jensen has the serve. Goes far, and the ball goes long, and it is set number 2, 26-24 for the Golden Eagles. So that is set 2, 26-24. So Golden Eagles are now up 2-0 over the Desert Hills Thunder. So this is set 3 in varsity volleyball. You have to win 3 out of 5 sets. So this set will go to 25 points. If they get to the last set, which is the 5th set, then that set would go to 15. So in this case, if the Golden Eagles can hold and win set 3, then the match is over. If Desert Hills is able to come back and get in here, then we'll go to a 4th set, and if needed, a 5th set, and the 5th set would go to 15. So want to thank all of you guys for following us here and watching this presentation, Maple Mountain Sports. If you do have family or friends that are playing in this game, within 24 to 48 hours, you can go out to maplemountainsports.com and find photos. The photos will be under Volleyball 2021 season and the Desert Hills Maple Mountain varsity game. I also took pictures at the sophomore and JV games, so there will be photos and galleries from those as well. I'd like to give a shout out to these sponsors. They're the ones that make it possible for us to have the free photo downloads as well as the free live stream. That's brysonstrong.org, Pizza Factory, Floss Family Dentistry, Devotion Dance Academy, Peak Physical Therapy, Stadium Cinemas, Regent Cabinets, and Two Jacks Pizza. beginning set number 3. Maple Mountain is up 2-0 in sets. And we are starting out set 3 with the score of 0-0. Setting up positions at the beginning of the set. We have sub number 1 comes out for number 11, Tanner. And number 7 goes in for 13 for Desert Hills. Desert Hills, all red, will be serving for the Thunder. Ball goes out on the first serve. Maple Mountain with the point. We have a sub, number 3 for number 6. So Jensen goes out and Olivia Trenchell comes in. Pratt, number 2, is serving. Ball. Ball came right at me and I caught it. Threw it out on the court there. Number 2, Pratt serving. And we had an inadvertent whistle, but wasn't sure if she had crossed or not. So the umpires are going to have a talk. I wish I could have replay here, but she did hit it on this side of the net, so it should be a point. So it's an inadvertent whistle. So the score was 2-0. It should have been 3-0, but they moved it back to 2-0. It is 2-1. Number 20 serving for Desert Hills. Great job for the Golden Eagles staying in it, but just hit in the wrong spot. Can't quite recover. Score is now 2-2. Pratt. And she goes to Olivia Tranchell, who just can't quite get it over the net, and point goes to Desert Hills. Maple Mountain makes a valiant attempt to keep the ball going. Number 12 with the hit and the point. And the ball goes down. Desert Hills with the point. Great hit from Ciali. Unife comes back over. Great stop. And they gave the point to Maple Mountain because they hit the net. So Pratt will be and ball hit by number 17, Ashlyn Coverly. Great job, bounces off the Golden Eagles and out of bounds for the point. Number 5 serves for Desert Hills. Unifei can't quite get the ball over and back. Golden Eagles let that one go for the point. Desert Hills is now on a 5-point run, 6-point run. We have substitute number 32 is going to go in for number 6, Tranchel. Number 32 is Rachel Workman. Workman is a sophomore, and we have a side out from number 5, hits the net. And the ball goes over to the Golden Eagles. We have number 13, Siale Unifei, serving. And a little miscommunication between the teammates on the Desert Hills, and they give the point. Great serve. And Kiesel with the hit and the point. Maple Mountain on a 3-point run, 3-point run. Unifei with the service. Goes in short, but a great recovery from. Ball hits off of Kiesel and goes out of bounds for a point for Desert Hills. Desert Hills number 14, Julia Jacobson, serving for the Thunder. Out of bounds. Point Maple Mountain. Have some substitutions. Number 3, Jensen, serving for the Golden Eagles. And the ball goes out of bounds. Point Desert Hills. Service from Sade. And Pratt goes over. Number 1 gets it up. Kiesel. And block. And the ball goes out of bounds. So there's a little bit of discussion from the coach on whether it was a block or not, or 2 hits. They're calling that 2 hits. So they gave the point to Maple Mountain. So the score is 8-10. So the referee gives an unsportsmanlike conduct to the coach of Desert Hills. So Kiesel will be serving for the Golden Eagles. So that'll be a controversial call that will go on in the game. And time to play on. Golden Eagles will serve. Kiesel with the serve. Ball goes out of bounds. Golden Eagle with the point. Kiesel serving. We have a timeout from Desert Hills. You are watching Maple Mountain Volleyball. This is Varsity Volleyball, Maple Mountain versus Desert Hills. We are in the third set with Maple Mountain up 2-0 over Desert Hills. And we are ready to begin the middle of the third set. Ball set up, goes up, Pratt, and drops it right in the hole. Perfect spot to get the point for Maple Mountain. It is now a tie score again. Desert Hills had quite a run going there, and Maple Mountain has come back and pulled a little bit of momentum. Pratt over. Kiesel, Jensen to Pratt. Pratt. Ball's got to get over. Jensen back to other Pratt, and the ball lands in. Point, Maple Mountain. Give you just a little bit more. Kiesel with the serve, and point goes out to Desert Hills. Again, it is a tie, 11-11, in a hotly contested third set. Desert Hills scrapping to stay in it. Want to try to win this. And the Golden Eagles stay with it. Great recovery. And Anna Jensen with the spike and point for Desert Hills. Number 6, Brooke, serving for Desert Hills. Ball goes up, and Pratt goes in with the shot. Shot A comes in with the stop. Can't quite get it. Drops it in the hole for Maple Mountain. Point goes to Desert Hills. Great serve from Desert Hills. Beautiful shot. Ball still in play. And number 20 tries to get it across the net and doesn't quite make it. So point goes to Maple Mountain. Number 1 serving for the Golden Eagles. Great stop. Comes up and across the court. Great volley from both teams. Great shot from Pratt. Keeps it in play. And just too much for Jensen to get. And the point goes to Desert Hills. Number 7, all red, serving for Desert Hills. Unifei, they give the point to Desert Hills. It's 15-12 for Desert Hills, all red serving. Jensen up to Pratt, great block. Ball goes over across to Pratt and she drops it in the hole, but Sade able to catch it, but just can't get it over the net. 4 hits for Desert Hills, and the point goes to Maple Mountain. Service number 2, Morgan Pratt. Ball across, set up, Pratt to Pratt, and ball goes in just along the line, point Maple Mountain. Morgan Pratt, one of the Pratt twins, sophomores, Maple Mountain. 4 hits. Maple Mountain gets the point. Score is tied up, 15 all. Great block by Unifei, and Pratt stops the ball and puts it back down and gets the point for the Golden Eagles. Morgan Pratt still serving for the Golden Eagles. Point goes to the Golden Eagles. Oh, sorry, point went to Desert Hills, tied up. Comes outside, and number 32 with the point. That is Rachel Workman. Rachel Workman's a sophomore for Golden Eagles. She gets a point and does a great job. Number 5, Marley Pratt, serving for the Golden Eagles. We have a position violation. We had a position violation on Desert Hills, so the point goes to the Golden Eagles. The front row lined up a little too far back. Pratt serving for the Golden Eagles. Just trying to keep the ball going over. Unifei, double. Great block by Unifei and Workman. And the ball goes over, and Maple Mountain gets the point. Pratt serving for the Golden Eagles. Maple Mountain has one more hit to get it over. Great job. Nice touch by Desert Hills. And the ball comes in. Great touch by Unifei to land just inside for a point for the Golden Eagles. Pratt still serving for the Golden Eagles. Great hit. Ball comes up to Kiesel, and she goes very strong, out of bounds. Point, Desert Hills. Number 5 serving for Desert Hills. Maple Mountain has to get it over and can't get it over. Gives the point to Desert Hills. That point was close to going out of bounds and probably should have been let go, but got snagged up by the Golden Eagles. Great serve by Desert Hills. Ball comes up. Kiesel, Pratt. Great back set. And great job by number 14, Julia Jacobson, with the shot and the point. Brings it back 19-20. This is a timeout. Again, shout out to our sponsors of Maple Mountain Athletics. If you get a chance, please visit them, brysonstrong.org, Pizza Factory, Floss Family Dentistry, Devotion Dance Academy, Peak Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine, Stadium Cinemas, Regent Cabinets, and 2 Jacks Pizza. These sponsors make it possible for us to do the free live streaming as well as to have free downloads of photos on MapleMountainSports.com. Get some substitutions. Number 5 still serving for Kiesel. Great hit, nice block. Ball goes out of bounds. They give the ball to Maple Mountain, or to Desert Hills. They say it touched on the block. So we have a tie game, 20-20. Great hit. Good recovery from Desert Hills. Unifei. Get it over. Great recovery from Maple Mountain. And ball goes too strong, but there's a tip. Ball goes to Maple Mountain. So they call the tip. Score Maple Mountain. Unifei will get the serve for Maple Mountain. It's 21-20. And ball goes out of bounds. Point Maple Mountain. Have substitute. Sade going in for Addie. So number 1 for number 3. Siale Unifei with the serve for the Golden Eagles. Perfect execution of a set while in the air with the touch and put into the hole. It's 21-22, number 14, Julia Jacobson, serving for Desert Hills. And gives the point away after the touch by Maple Mountain. Jacobson serving. Great job. Comes up, Kiesel, but it was touched. It was touched. Point goes to Maple Mountain. There's a lot of people saying there was no touch, but it touched fingers as it went across. It's 23-22. Jensen serving for the Golden Eagles. Pratt to Kiesel. Gets the point, game point, 24. So it's 24-22. Jensen serving. We have a timeout from Desert Hills. Here we are at the game point for this varsity volleyball game. This is 2-0 for the Golden Eagles. If the Golden Eagles can pull off a point and win this set, then they will sweep Desert Hills. Desert Hills does have an opportunity to come back, and we'll see. Jensen goes up, back in, setting it up. Pratt to Pratt, and Desert Hills keeps it in play. Great job, and Kiesel over for the hit. And now Desert Hills on the offensive. Maple Mountain gets set up. Kiesel, and the ball goes out of bounds, and Maple Mountain wins. That, folks, is the end of the match. Maple Mountain 25, Desert Hills 22. Great job for Desert Hills to come in and fight such a valiant game. I want to thank you for following us here today and being on our Maple Mountain Sports broadcast. And my name is Jeff Porcaro, and I thank you for joining. And this has been a presentation of MapleMountainSports.com. And as always, good night, Tawny.